How has your day been so far, bud?
Hi,
Man.
everyone. This is Michael Conan representing the Toomedtoo network. We've got your fix, and today is an edition of Collecting with Kylo. And I'm going to show you what we have, the reason that we're doing this. I usually do my openings on Monday nights, but this is a little bit too much or too big. Probably shouldn't show my address to all you people, but yeah, this is the box I have of. So it's a pretty sizable box because it's bigger than me. And the people I have to talk to about these toys today, we have our illustrious panel of Kylo from Kylo Customs and Collecting with Kylo and Rural Farm Boy.
How do, friends?
Hey guys,
How are you gentlemen doing today?
doing all right. Kind of tired. It's been a long day.
Hope you're all staying safe or homebound or whatever is going on in your life right now.
Yes, sir. Very safe. I've been outside in the past 8 days for my third time. Just a little bit of good, a little bit of good. Run down the road.
Okay, well, you got to go outside and get a little bit of vitamin D, get a little bit of sunlight on you. Whatever, just walk around the yard, maybe not go too far or whatever. But I don't know. That's what they tell us, anyways. So
It's raining to beat the band here, thunderstorms and all. So no vitamin D by way of sunshine for me.
okay, well, yeah, I guess that would defeat the purpose. But
It's, it's
yeah,
been
at
raining
least
today, yesterday. We haven't had sunshine since Wednesday, Thursday, maybe.
Wow. You're
and,
you're out Midwest, Kyler, correct?
Yeah, just southwest of Chicago.
Alrighty.
okay. So basically, what happened is, oh my God, there's two of me. That's fucking awesome.
The wonders of the internet.
All right, so that should be. I had to turn myself off. Well, no, I had to go over to make Kylo a moderator. I had to click over to the stream, but
Oh,
um, I didn't go back over here. But now I'm back in StreamYard. So
Welcome to the Toolbox Club, Kyla.
yes,
oh,
that's a box, all right.
I
And
love the blue wrenches, and I'm not afraid to use it.
like Mr. Rez, it's square. Well, it's actually a rectangle, but close enough. We're not gonna say that you failed geometry class or anything. We'll just leave it at that. And you know, we want Mr. Rez to behave today, so hopefully he does. And I'm gonna get this going. So basically, what happened is um, I got the 2-1B droid when I was at New York Comic Con, and it was sitting in a bag that I unboxed a couple weeks ago, or whatever it was, with all the books that I got. And then while we were looking through the one day for toys and whatever, because that's what we do in the boxes tank. We just got to do whatever we want and talk Star Wars. And sometimes it's talking, sometimes it's looking for toys, sometimes it's nonsense. It's just
That
buddies getting together doing Star Wars.
that 2-1B you said you got. What variation is it? Is it the vintage line or is it
The vintage line,
okay?
the green one, and then I saw one on Amazon and I just bought it. It was $10. I just bought it, and it was on eBay for 7 or whatever. But it was just got off of Amazon, paid the extra couple of dollars. If it comes down to when you're going for collectibles, kind of what you feel safer with too. I think that although it could still be crappy, getting something off Amazon that's in a box, you have a better chance than going off of eBay. Even though if you use PayPal with eBay, they're much quicker to refund your money and help you out that way. But somebody could reglue a box, or it says it's in good condition and it comes in bad condition. Amazon's going to fix it right away or within a day or two. eBay could take a month. So sometimes it's worth, if for a dollar or two, it's worth the peace of mind. But so I picked up what's the one that came out? It's got like the yellow box. I don't feel like going to get it right now. It's got like they're all like green and yellow boxes or blue boxes.
Oh, the Power of the Force.
Power of the Force, yeah. So that's what this other 2-1B was that I got, and that comes with some kind of computer or whatever, And being that it's the Toomedtoo's named after the only named 2-1B droid, or was the only named 2-1B droid. I believe there's a second one now.
In Clone Wars, yeah. In Clone Wars, there is.
Yeah, so I think they named one in Clone Wars, but originally it was I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So, anyways, yeah. So that's, but you all know that's where 2-1B came from. So I was looking for when I saw that the Bacta tank was on there, and they had it on Amazon, but it was like $50, and I'm like, I really like it, but that's kind of expensive. And then I was searching on eBay for them, and I did see a couple on eBay. Oh, sorry about that earthquake. I did see a few of them on eBay for like $30, $40, $50. I found one that was already open for an auction for 99 cents, and it was just sitting there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I found one on auction. The auction was $8, and it came. This whole box was the auction. So I got this for $12.50. Plus a little bit more
thing that you wanted
to get the one thing I wanted.
Yep.
So I got it for about, instead of paying even say cheap $20, $30, I got it for cheaper.
Sure.
There was some shipping and handling involved, but that goes into the cost, but it was still only another $20 some in shipping and handling. So I didn't really worry too much about that. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna get started. I don't have enough room for over here for all this, but I don't know.
So you ended up with the thing you wanted and some pretty neat extras, I'm guessing.
I sure did, and I mean I can see.
By a visitor.
I'm gonna. Oh, Delilah, look, you have a friend. Boo Boo Bear, you got a little puppy friend.
Yeah, he's a good boy here to say this is Kate.
It's been one heck of a streaming puppers day today.
It has been. Everybody's had their puppers
yeah,
on.
A lot of fun.
She doesn't give a shit now. She's like, leave me the fuck alone. But all right, so now in this box, it smells kind of funny. It smells like marijuana smokers had this box.
Oh, great.
But I mean, I hope maybe they left a present there for me. I don't know. But so some of the stuff was a couple of things are already open, but I'm gonna give you a quick scan. We're gonna do this quick little scan of the box right there. So just a little sizzle for you.
That's a treasure here.
Well, it is, because there's a couple things in there that I'm really interested about. But
hurry up, go check the inventory downstairs.
We have. All right, I'm gonna X you guys out of here just to give a little bit more room.
Okay.
Obviously, feel free to talk if you want to get out and say something, or Kylo has something that he's got to run back and show us. Let us know. This does not look like Obi-Wan Kenobi at all, but we have this Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, let's get rid of this really quick.
I want to say the green tinted boxes are Power of the Force 2. First Power of the Force were the black cards with the red.
Yeah, they had the red backing, and then the second release they went green.
It's from 2000 Hasbro is the copyright on there.
Yeah, that's end Power of the Force 2 line. That's the end of the line. PF2.
So yeah, I don't know. I just got this shit. It's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to keep a lot of it, so I don't know. So we got this guy on here. Now he's got the lightsaber battle moves. Kylo, some of this stuff's probably going to get shipped to Kylo, to be honest with you, if he needs any of it, because I don't really need it. But
that one there, that kind of in relation to 12-inch, or maybe a little bit shorter than that?
It looks to be about a 5-inch.
Okay.
I don't know if it really says it on here or not, but because I'm not really a toy collector of that
genre.
It's from the price tag on it says $9.99 from Meirjer, Meijer.
Meirjer, that's Kylo. That sounds like a chain store your neck of the woods, I'm guessing.
What is it again?
Major.
Major.
Meijer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Meyer. Yeah, that's out my way. That's actually a little bit north of me, but yeah.
Okay. Well, we got that. We got that one. We got the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that come to mind. That's how Roe got his Viper Probe droids from.
Yeah, those came out early.
Yep. That stores out Kylo's way and their way. Yep.
Then we got this guy. This guy looks pretty cool. We got Darth Maul with an attack droid.
That's awesome. I like that. That is really cool. I don't remember that one. That one's really cool.
I didn't have it, but I remember it.
Well, this is the other one that it comes. That's in the group with it. It's a Salacious Crumb.
Claire's immediately jealous.
This is probably going to go to Claire. But I know she's not going to watch this or see it, so I'm just going to have to get her address and mail this to her. And so there you go. But yeah, so on the back here, it's got that Darth Maul. It has the Salacious Crumb. It has a Bacta tank, and it's got a Slave Leia. So I don't think I got the Slave Leia with it because I would keep that just because, I'm a pervert, but whatever. Or a man.
I have like 2 or 3 of them myself.
I'm not very woke yet, so all right, let's see here.
Yeah, what I can remember of Claire's Salacious Crumb collection that she shares, I don't expect that she has that among it. So yeah, you're gonna make her day, Michael, with that. For her getting to have something she ain't got. Yeah, you'll make her day for that.
This, I don't know what the hell this is. I just got a bunch of pieces in here. Maybe we'll save that to the end. Trying to figure that out, how to put that together. Some kind of ship.
That's a droid fighter from episode 1.
I have no idea, but we have like I told you, there's a couple things that were open.
E-Web.
We got this guy over here.
E-Web with the snow trooper. Nice.
Wasn't that ship? That was a vulture droid ship, wasn't it?
It could be.
Yep, Kylo got it. It's a vulture droid.
It could be. I don't know. It's a bunch of pieces is what it looks like to me. Oh, hang on. The baby wants to come back.
Yep, that same vulture droids we see walking around in the Trade Federation ship in Phantom Menace. And then they're walking around, but they can jump up and fly. Yep, Kylo nailed it.
I got a loose Luke hanging out by himself on here.
Yes, that's definitely Power of the Force too. The muscle-bound looking ones. Yep.
That's the one from which one was that? That's
Dagobah Luke.
Yeah. Or coming back like the Commander Luke.
Yep.
Okay. Now we have the Mega Action Darth Maul. That goes along with the Obi-Wan that I just was trying to get a better view of it. That goes along with the Obi-Wan that I just had.
Okay, I remember that one.
Now it has a battle droid, or what is it? Destroyer droid.
Yeah.
That's in the group with it, the pairing group, but I'm pretty sure I don't have that bad boy in here. Oh, and here's another piece of the vulture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm gonna figure out how to put that together, but yeah. So there's a Darth Maul, another one. Well, the same one I just showed you, but a couple other cool things in here. We have
another Darth Maul.
Another Darth Maul.
I think my girls, I got that in the other room.
This one?
Yeah, off the box or out of the box, as some would say, but yeah.
Collect all 4 episode 1 characters. You got Darth Maul, Anakin, Watto, and Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, it's a pretty static thing. It's got joints at the shoulders, and maybe his head might turn, and that's pretty much all it really does.
All right, let's see. Well, this is the guy I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Looking
This is
forward to this.
this is why we got it. Because it has the Bacta tank.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that's
with Luke in
that's
it.
the. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
I can
being.
see. Nice.
There's
So,
a-
yeah.
Now the question is, Michael, are you going to open it? Or are you going to let it as it is?
Undecided.
Okay.
I just kind of. I've been trying to get my girlfriend to help me or to let me rearrange. She has an old desk and an old dresser that she's been using that she's had forever, and the only reason we keep it is for sentimental reasons. It's good old heavy wood, but it's 20 years old, so it's time for some new stuff.
Mhm.
And I finally got her to switch it, so I've moved our laptop or our desktop computer over next to all my Star Wars stuff. So if I'm get on that and doing stuff, I don't have to worry about moving all around. It's just much easier and closer. But I do. The computer is quite a few years old, so I probably do need a new one or to look into what I can do. It's I don't even know if I can stream on it, but it's fine for if I was to for schooling and things like that. But yeah, so once I get that figured out and move some of that, there's still some of the pictures in our calendar up on that wall. I need to get those out so I can put up, like I can get in one of the autographs I have from Dominic Pace framed, a couple things like that. But all right, here we go. We have an Epic Force Boba Fett.
Yeah, I remember them. I remember there was also a Luke, maybe a Darth Vader.
And C3PO.
Why am I thinking there was a Princess Leia? But if it ain't on that back panel, then maybe I'm wrong.
I want to say there's a Han Solo one too.
And it's obviously been sitting around and stored somewhere. The box is dusty. It's a little bent up, but it's not really. I didn't pay collectible prices for it. It's $12 plus shipping and handling, or whatever the hell they call it nowadays. Isn't really bad. Now this guy is what I was really not interested in because I wanted it, but because I saw that it was in there, and I have no idea about it. Like I didn't look any of these up. But I mean, I'm just looking at it right now, and it's a collector's item. I don't know how many they made, but it's number 38,000.
Whoa.
I mean, which is a high number, but if they made, a million of them, then here's another piece to that vulture droid. This guy right here.
I'm looking at the base. Okay, no, it's not one of them talking banks. I thought it was. But
It's a Darth Maul Mega Collectible.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but includes a certificate of authenticity, which I don't know if it's still in there or not, because I don't know if this has ever been opened. I don't see it, but it could be the way it is at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. The bottom is, they have it, so it's pretty. Their certificate of authenticity could be underneath there. But
I'd be looking at the flaps to see if the tape seals are in place or if they ain't cut.
Yeah.
Because if they ain't cut, then that certificate's in there.
I mean, the box might have been open. It doesn't look like it was. There's no tape on it on the bottom. There's no tape on it on the top. But yeah, so that's what we got for this right now. That's this little haul.
We'll save that Boba Fett. Send it down Haas Burkhart's way. He'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Now you're gonna. Well, see, I was gonna say now you're gonna ruin the surprise, but none of these people are gonna watch it, so it doesn't really matter.
Matters to us. We're watching.
Yeah, we're here. We're watching.
I'm saying you saying send it to Haas as a surprise.
Send it to Claire. Yeah, no, they're not. They don't know we do this.
Yeah, and I mean I have Haas's address, so I can send it to him.
That would be an unexpected surprise. That really would. Wow.
Yeah. So. All right. So I guess. You guys, I don't know if you saw my Twitter post that we got a new hat.
Oh, yes, I did earlier this afternoon. Early
So-
afternoon, late morning. Yeah, I did.
So, my hair's a little crazy right now, but that's the front of it.
Yeah, I wish I had hair.
It is a Rogue One hat.
Nice.
I got it just because I liked the neutral color. You can kind of wear it with everything. I can wear this hat with anything, and it's not going to be like, oh, why are you wearing a blue hat with the green shirt or whatever? It's just, yeah.
Because you got to
and
match. Yeah.
just in case, Mr. Rez is still listening, even though he's not typing and taking part, but that's okay because we still love you, Mr. Rez.
It says that Christina's still watching too, so she's still here.
Oh,
Rez
all right.
is a lurker.
I just
That's
remembered I just remembered I could do this. I was talking to Callaway before we started about doing it. So when I bought the hat, I was like, okay, it's like people deal with their grief and being upset in different ways. I don't drink anymore, so if there's a problem or I'm upset or whatever it is, then let's put this down a little bit so you can I know in case James is watching. James likes to see what I'm wearing sometimes. That was mine and James' thing for a while. He just checked in to see what kind of shirt I was wearing. But speaking of shirts, yeah. So people like deal with their things in different ways, and I don't drink anymore. So when I get a little upset or worried about people dying from viruses and what's going to happen with my work, because right now I'm set for work. I'm good for the next week or so, but who knows what's going to happen after the next week, and then dealing with unemployment and who knows what's going to happen. It could be better for me to go on unemployment, especially if they're going to start throwing money at us. But then after the unemployment's up, then I still have a job afterwards and don't have to worry about getting rehired or places closed and being shifted. So
that right there is the only time I'll ever go and say there ain't somebody that knows. Not concerning this.
So we got this guy right here.
Ooh.
I went on because we had a little sale going on.
Also included in that there box.
Not in the box.
Pardon?
No one said it today. What's in the box? What's in the box?
That was also included in this here box that you bought.
No, it was not.
Ooh, okay. This is a different thing.
This is separate.
In relation to, okay.
Not related to it all.
Hmm.
But you might recognize some of these things.
Oh, there's more than one thing. All right. What might this be? The Imperial Senate?
Nope.
Oh. I want to say, why am I thinking that looks like Chris Hall art or something in relation to?
This is from
Blue Bantha Milk Boys.
Yes, it is.
Maddie and Sean. Nice.
That is one of their shirts there.
Is that still Chris Hall's art?
I don't know if Chris Hall did that or not. Anything's possible. He gets around.
He does. He does. That scruffy looking podcaster.
And then to stick with our friends.
Mm-hmm. Bad motivators. Yeah, Eric Struthers tells on himself in some ways.
Oh, that was hilarious, man. That when I was at one of the tables with people when he came back or telling the story because I was in the house with him. I was in the same Airbnb with him. That was our big Airbnb that we had that had like 20 people in it. Echo Base, yeah. This time, it's not Echo Base anymore. We've kind of flopped around with the name of it, but yeah, it's gonna be it's half the size. We cut it in half. It's myself, the Bad Motivators, Cannibite, Boo from the Sith List, Rusty. So if we keep it going, and then of course, I don't know. All right, trivia contest.
Ooh,
We're gonna go for anybody that's in here.
in the chat?
Yep.
Okay, go.
What was the first Star Wars T-shirt that I bought from our Star Wars community?
I think I know that, but yeah, I'm in the chat because I got it up next to me on my iPod now. But I want to see if
So it was after, so Star Wars shirts before I started, my podcasting and YouTube or whatever don't really count. So it's after I got into started my YouTube. So it'll be after the first shirt I bought from
this is
like
in
one of
relation to another show.
yes.
I'm pretty sure I know what that is. But
I'll
I
be
wanna
back
see
in
somebody
5.
else.
I'm gonna run and eat real quick.
No,
All right.
Miss Chris, I see. She said I don't know. No, I don't think she's gonna know. Rez says he doesn't remember, but that means he's got a clue. I'll ask for. I'll give a hint. Might there be 3 folks in relation to this show you're speaking about? That
There
shirt
is.
come from?
There sure
now,
is.
Now I know what it is. This is why I pay attention to what's going on in Twitterverse and different things and what's going on that folks talk about on different shows. Yeah, I know what it is now. Nope. That's 1 down. Strike 1, Mr. Rez. Not Imperial Senate. All right. He had a thing. 3 folks. All right. Now they're all fellas. There's
Yep.
another hint. There's another hint for you. Because now I really know I know who it is. And they're also in Mr. Rez's neck of the woods. There's another hint.
My girlfriend just walked out of the bedroom, and I'm in the living room, and there's a door that closes on it, and she just walked out and couldn't get through.
I missed because I'm watching. No ideas, just guesses. Christina.
All right.
One more hint, Mr. Rez. They're Tatooine based. 3 fellas in your neck of the woods. Not too many podcasts got the name Tatooine in their name, title. However you might say. No, Miss Chris, not Princess Leia. Come on, Rez, you got this. Ha ha! Nailed it. You seeing it, Michael?
Yep.
Nailed it. Yep, he surely is.
So we got that bad boy now.
He's canon.
Sure is.
See, I could say it without going and saying it.
You can.
Just did.
I'm gonna have to check these shirts though, because the last time I got 3 shirts from them, one of them was good, and 2 of them are really off-centered, like by 2 inches.
You're also a producer for their show, as I understand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just went and made some adjustments to my Patreon recently for concerning some shows and whatnot, and hoping to make some more and add to some more as we go on here after we get past all this, what's going on now. Yeah, Mr. Rez, they really are. They're great. Dave and the boys are just the best.
Bam. And he is canon now. Because he is named in a book. A graphic book.
Star Wars Adventures.
Yes.
Yep.
So I guess that pretty much does it for today.
That was some really neat stuff you went and found for yourself.
Yeah. Should we do a book?
We got a little bit of time, sure.
Should we do a white book or a black book?
Ooh. Talk about a curveball.
Because that just goes into the color of the packaging it's in, so not really anything to do with.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I'm looking over at what all I got, and I was gonna say what's the most of what I got. So we'll still base it off that. Let's go with a white one because I got more white books than black.
All right. What's in the bag?
Not doggy treats. Oh, a white book. Of course, it's in a white bag. You gotta match.
Do 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 do.
You did Jeopardy, and all I heard in my head was James Rosal singing "Hollow News." I don't know what happened there.
Okay, this is a used library book.
Ooh.
So I'm just looking at it real quick before I show it. It's got some library stickers on it. Seems to be in okay condition. I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99, but it is this guy right here.
Oh, complete vehicles. Nice. Is that also Jason Fry? Who's the author of that one there? Because Jason done some of the complete books. Not all of them. He done a few. I don't know if he did that one too or not.
Nope. Carrie Doherty, Chris Saxton, Dave West Reynolds, and Ryder Winham.
Oh, yeah. David West Reynolds. He did that very first visual dictionary in 94, I want to say, and had help with Pablo. But not sure if you know who Dr. David Reynolds is. He was the first to go to where the Lars Homestead was originally filmed and do so many different documentation things on it. Long time ago, and done a book on it. That might be something you want to look up too.
I'm gonna kill you for a minute there, sir.
No, we're good.
I mean, this is right here in the forward. We got some nice artwork going on. And then...
Oh, some cross-section stuff. Nice.
Starts off, Galactic Empire, Old Republic. Well, I show that backwards, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's like a compilation book of all the different cross-sections book. It's just all together in one book. Oh, yeah, I got to go and look that up and find out for my own self. I love those kinds of things.
I'm telling you, man, you get it. I probably have 100 books sitting on my list on Amazon, and when you find like they drop down low enough, like I have I forget what they're called, but like the transcripts, or not transcripts, whatever the hell they're called, of episode 4, 5, and 6. They're all separate, and I'm waiting. I'm kind of an idiot because I can just buy them one at a time when they get cheap, and I'm waiting until they're all cheap so I can just buy them at once. But like I had them they were $7, and then they all went away for $7, and then I found them for $4, $4, and $10, and they just keep going and back and forth. So if I was smart, I would just wait and just buy one at a time and get them for the $3 or $4 instead of trying to buy them. But yeah, they have so many on my list that I just wait until they come in at a good price.
Oh, you're talking about copies of the movie, the film scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them at one time.
I think I have, but you got your battle droids here. Defenders of Naboo. It gives you more of a cartoon version of the cross sections.
I only have one cross sections book just now, and I want to say it's the A New Hope one. Oh, I love those. That's not included for some of the more recent dictionaries that's got them.
No, and the Juggernaut. I believe that's in one of the books too that I have.
Turbo Tank. Yep.
Yoda's Escape Pods. HEAT, ATST. So it's got a little bit of everything, or well, not a little bit of everything. It's got pretty much everything in there.
Yeah, that's a
And-
compilation book of all the different individual ones. They just put it together. Like I found at a Salvation Army thrift store. Yeah,
Mhm.
compilation visual dictionary of all
Yep,
of
we
them.
got the sail barge, and then we got
Mhm.
speeder bikes. So everything good in there. And then, of course, you know what I like? Data files
Oh,
on
yes.
everything, all broken down.
ATRT, I seen. Yeah, there's
So yeah,
stuff.
so you
There's
got
stuff there.
everything, you got everything in there, and
Oh, that's a good book for sitting in a corner and getting lost for even if it's just an hour or a few minutes. Yeah, there's so much in there. Nice.
let's see what's the copyright on this.
I'm gonna guess early mid 2000s, 2006, 2007, maybe 8 as a guess. Because it's got stuff includes Revenge of the Sith, so it would have to be after that. Maybe 2010.
2013.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
So the material in this book is from Star Wars Incredible Cross Sections,
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Episode 1, Star Wars Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars Complete Cross Sections.
That's the original one from A New Hope.
Yep, and I have a couple of those already, and I have a couple of other ones on my list too, just because, that's how we do with the RDS.
Here, I'm gonna hit me on a mute for a second. Run over there and grab something.
Okay.
I'll be back in like 3.2 seconds.
All right.
3.2.
And then I have one more book that I'm gonna open up because I still have 2 other packages to do on
I got a couple
Monday.
today.
Okay. The ones I have on Monday, if I told you what they were, you would know. So.
Yep, here's the only cross sections book that I got, and it's the original.
Okay. And that's the big one.
Yeah, it's all. How thin
yeah.
it is? It's really thin. Yeah, it's included in what you got.
Yeah, I have that one, and I think I have.
This is from '98.
But I think Kyle's got some things he wants to show us.
Which bud?
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Okay.
I got a couple boxes that came in this week. The first one that came in.
What's in the box?
from
What's in
Andy,
the box?
Came in from Andy from the Hollow Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
He sent me the Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Black Series.
Oh wow.
He was out and about, and he turned around, he messaged me and asked me if it was one I was looking for, because me and Toomedtoo were talking about it, and he ran back and grabbed it and sent it out. So I just want to give another thank you to him for sending that awesome figure out to me. And then this other box I got, excuse me, don't get me, I'm still okay.
You're good.
Yeah, well, I coughed at work the other day, and my boss was like, "Get him!" And then the other box came from Christina. But before I get into the figures, there's actually included these really cool cards from, I think these are Topps cards. Vader's Redemption from...
Are they laminated or are they in a sleeve?
No, they're just in they're in a card sleeve.
Okay.
It doesn't have a year on it on the back of that one. I'll have to look that one up. It came with. She sent 3 different cards with it. Then there was this Rogue One card, from the mission briefing of
Mhm.
Terry Goldwing 2, or Wing Gold 2. I'm sorry. And then this last one, the Star Wars Galaxy. It's a Topps card as well, and it's named Empire and Beyond.
Yeah, I had that whole collection a long time ago of Star Wars Galaxy. There were 3 different sets, I want to say. I had all 3 in a card book. They were so
And
neat.
So she tracked down a couple really cool figures. The cards on them aren't in the greatest shape because she got a really good deal on them, and I'm just happy to have them. It's the Han Solo
Power of the Force 2, yeah.
Power and Force and Carbonite. It's actually still on the card, even though the card is slightly damaged, but I cherish it because it's still on the card.
Yep.
And then the second one was
R5.
D4, the good old bad motivator droid.
Well, he's the savior of the universe. Oh wait, no, that's Flash Gordon. He's a savior of the galaxy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, did you read from a certain point of view?
No.
Ray Cart.
Yes.
So
Yes.
certain point of view. It's
Yep.
it's Star Wars. It's
Yeah.
the original movie, but it's each scene is done from a different point of view.
It's
or
short
sections.
Stories. It's 40 short stories told from the background characters that we know, not including the main characters. It's 40 short stories told by background characters from the beginning of the story to the end. It's recommended reading for sure, or listening to if you like audio.
So with that character, it's when the Jawas have him, and R2D2 is going to sabotage him because R2D2 knows that the Skywalkers are going to take him instead of R2D2. So he catches him trying to sabotage him because he had put himself to sleep, and then R2 stops or whatever because he understands even as a droid it's wrong to sabotage him for whatever reason. So he sabotages himself so that they won't take him. So when he has a bad motivator and blows his motivator, it was actually because he knew he needed to do that to save the galaxy because R2 had a message for the Skywalkers.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Really good story.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Check that out. At least listen to it.
Yeah.
And then one other piece I got, it's another Black series. It's from a game that I like to play, Galaxy Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Jedi Revan.
Oh, wow. Is that same game the YouTuber fella, the Star Wars guy, likes to go and play, Galaxy Heroes? Is that what he's playing, Michael?
I'm not sure who you're...
He's a YouTuber, the Star Wars guy.
Cubs fan Han?
No, he's. If you find him in the Twitterverse, it's TSWG. He's a YouTuber that's been pretty much doing games recently, and I was just watching him the other day. Look up his YouTube channel. I think that's the game that he's playing.
Because I know, I watch a few guys just to get some tips. It's him. It's Mobile Gamer does it. What's his name? Arnold T something or another. Arnold 1 or something.
Not
like that. I don't.
Apprentice Ewok. He's doing some things in relation to games.
But yeah, that's I've actually done 2 short videos on my channel playing that game too. I actually have that game up and going on the desk in front of me.
I'll go take a look around, and I'll find who he is, and if I think I know who he is, yeah, I'll send you a link in the DM, Kyla.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know too. Let everybody know.
Yeah, I found him through your playlist, Michael.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I've been playing that Galaxy Heroes game for 3 years now. And
It's been running around for a little bit.
Playing it because they keep on adding new content to it. So it's worth still playing. especially when I'm sitting on the couch and they're watching something that I really don't care about. I just plug my headphones in and they think I'm watching what they're watching, and I'm just playing away.
As you do.
It's for both worlds. I'm spending time with them, and I'm playing and I'm gaming at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I really got. I mean, I got one other thing, but it's not Star Wars related. It's just this big old Hulk from Amazon, part of the Avengers set that they're doing. But that's about it.
But that's all right. Collecting's collecting.
I don't collect Funko Pops anymore. I just collect Marvel and Star Wars memorabilia.
Well, now you got something. Now you got something in common with Michael because he doesn't collect Funko Pops either.
All
I
these
sure
back,
don't.
that's just props. No, this is actually up in the room I'm at now is where I shot a lot of the videos on my channel were done in here. Actually, I think almost all of them were done in this office. It's just a place to be. It's got monitors everywhere, so.
So, all right.
Yes, Kylo, you did say Galaxy of Heroes, correct?
Yeah, we got.
You can see me on the cam, but right now I got my YouTube page up and I'm looking at his channel. Yeah, this is what he's playing. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes 2020.
I see Andy's here from Hollow Chronicles.
Is he? I
Yeah,
put the chat room down.
I'm gonna guess it's Andy, or it could be Josh.
Usually it's Andy. Well, you can give him a shout out right now if you want to.
Yep. Yep, it's Andy. He says it's Andy. What's up, Andy? Andy, I just showed the clone commander you sent. Thank you again, buddy.
All right. So are you guys seeing the eBay page or Google eBay page, whatever it is? Did it share?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So, I mean, of course it's eBay, so you never know what's going on. But this one is numbered at 95,000 and it's going for $70.
Wow. And that's that's that mega collectible one that okay.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a number on it. That one's $70. It's the same thing. This one's the same as mine. $70. So I mean, I don't know. $70, then this one's $28 plus another $20. So $50 for this one. I mean, so it's even the cheap ones are $30.
Right.
There you go, Kylo. When you get a second, check your Twitter DMs. I just sent you a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So even
right now when you can.
Actually, I'm sitting right in front of my computer, so I'm gonna try to pull it up.
Now this mall, I think that mall was that other mall that I had that came with it. That other mall, the Mega Action one.
Yeah, down in the bottom right-hand corner. Don't scroll the page. Now he's in the upper right-hand corner or in the middle, on the right. It looks like.
Oh, no, that's the other one. I just saw him here somewhere.
Right there. He's at the very bottom right-hand corner on the screen. Looks like the one that you held up earlier. Yeah,
oh, right here. $14 on eBay. I mean, so if I was... So, yeah, I mean, it's a decent little haul, what I got sent.
For $12, yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. The Bacta tank itself.
Yeah. I think a lot of these things are going to be regifted. I think pretty much all those things are going to be regifted to people. And I think Rural Farm Boy can guess who's going to be getting what.
Oh, okay. I know who this is. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. He's a good fella. Does a lot of fun stuff.
I know exactly who that is.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Dallas.
Yes.
Yes, but the other Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
not Dallas Wood.
No.
He was on a podcast this week, someone else's podcast.
Yes.
He as a guest.
Oh, Blue Milk Cafe with Jeff Fishbach. Yeah. Yep.
See, I do listen to the ones I say I listen to. No, people say there's no way you can listen to them all. It's like, well, double. You got 4 hours in double speed. You kill 8 podcasts. An hour back and forth to work. An hour to get ready in the morning or shower and walk the dog. An hour for whatever other BS. That's 4 hours. That's not really, crazy talk. And that's 4 hours. Or that's 8 podcasts right there. You got to figure most of them are about an hour because there's a lot that are 10 minutes or 20 minutes or a half hour, and that makes up for the ones that are an hour and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into those, into some of those, because I wasted like 4 hours on Instagram today, if not longer. So I could have been listening to some podcasts, or something.
We'll keep picking from either my list or Michael's list. There's likely this week. There's a lot of short ones.
Do you guys watch Star Wars Theory, that YouTube channel?
No,
I don't.
I used to. A lot of the YouTubers, a lot of the big YouTubers, I don't watch anymore because they're not.
No.
They're in it for the money and talking about stuff that not like the TFM that just make up bullshit, but a lot of your ones that like when they were small channels, they had the passion, actually cared. Now they're just doing stuff because they have 2 million followers and are making money off of it. So who really cares? But yeah, when I started, I watched a lot of them and then kind of fell to the wayside because it's a lot of. I'd rather sit here and talk about speculation with you guys than watch their video, which is just all speculation.
Yeah, anything that you might see in my playlist that I'll go and post up will be their name and then usually a hashtag YP after that. And it's folks like Girls with Sabers or at Chat or somebody that has a channel that's smaller that does a live stream that does it to include other friends want to get involved with the chat. Yeah, that's what you'll find in my playlist. Like Rebel Scum for next week. Don't miss out with what they're doing because they're doing 3 and 4 times a day with live chats because they're doing it to give this escape for us. And they're very inclusive. If you post up something, James is likely going to call you on it and maybe want to talk with you on it. Yeah, so this next week there's a lot of really good fun to get it, use as an escapism kind of thing. Yeah, look them up, and I'll try and shout them out before they go live, and put up that hashtag live chat crew and tag as many different friends as I can. And you see that, go tag some more friends, bring them in too.
Right.
Let's blow this thing open.
Hi.
Try to do something to cure. I mean, I'm still out working, so
you do as you can.
It by now I figured we would have been put on what I call house arrest, but we're still not put on house arrest, so we should be. There's just the pure ignorance of some people, just for us to even be there, and for them not to be respectable of us being there when we really don't have to be, or when we really shouldn't be. And I know Michael agrees with this because he also deals with the public still too. Treat us with a little bit of respect, because you know what? We don't have to do a damn thing for you, because now with the way it is, we can just turn around and go home and you're screwed. You know, this is a pandemic. They can't terminate us for it if we decide to turn around and shut the door on it.
Oh, they blame us and who put this law into effect and why is it going on, and it's a conspiracy. And then I started talking to somebody about the cabal. They had no idea what I was talking about, so I don't know where they got the conspiracy. You know, they heard conspiracy theory and had 2 sentences to say for talking points, and then I started talking about the cabal, and they were just completely lost. And I was like, well, you don't really know what you're talking about then. So
Yeah.
you know conspiracy theory and New World Order, and that was the only thing you kept saying over and over again. And I start bringing in more information, and you just look at me like, I'm speaking Greek.
So, Kylo, what you do for work, in your mind, do you consider that to be essential to other folks' needs?
If I, yes and no.
Oh, okay.
We service emergency vehicles.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Okay, so per that aspect, we are essential. But we are not essential for your average Joe Schmo to walk in where we're at, walk around hacking up a lung and whatever and whatnot, and and getting an attitude with us because we push back and tell them we're not going to help them out. Because they come in, when they should be at home. And I've told many people, we're under here in Illinois a stay-at-home order. It's not an option. They are arresting people. They pulled over one of my co-workers on his way home because he's out and about. But we now carry a separate thing from the state for us to be out and about. These people, they just come in and they loiter around. When it comes down to us servicing the emergency vehicles, like, the squads, the ambulances and whatnot, you know what? I'm okay with that, because you know what? Who knows? I might need that ambulance or whatever. Somebody I know might need that ambulance, and we can't have, it breaking down on the way to get them or on the way to the hospital.
No.
I have no problem with that. But your average jackass that wants to come in and loiter and cause us problems and cough all over us, no, we're not essential enough. I say we just shut it down to the public, is what I say.
Yeah, I'm not essential. I'm a convenience. You don't need me to live. I just make your life easier.
Dude, you guys are the best freaking goddamn.
But some people, for, like Kyle said, we're kind of essential for your first responders and your ambulance drivers, and your paramedics and your firemen and things like that. But for the general public, we're not. And now, like we don't even let people like public's not even allowed in anymore. You come in, and that's it. The transactions all have to be done online and everything, and we don't even deal with you anymore. You come in, you tell us your name, and we take care of your transaction, and that's it. So I don't know how much longer it's going to go on, because the numbers are going to start flattening out here in New York City soon. But that's just because everyone's been inside everyone that's been infected has been inside now for 2 weeks, or should have been, because even though they tell us to stay indoors, we don't have to. There's no law or rule. They're just telling us to. But there's no one to make us stay indoors if we don't want to. If 20 of us want to go hold hands, walk down the street, the police can't do anything to us. Now the park's closed, so we can't go in the park, or 95% of the stores are closed down, so you can't go to the stores. But so there's really nothing to do. But they're not arresting people. They're not getting them fines for being out. They're not sending them home. Oh, that's not true. I've heard of some kids they've been bothering, but that's because you're out playing basketball and things like that. But they had to take the basketball hoops down, because people are still playing basketball, which means it's bad enough when you're standing in a store and you're not far away from each other, and there's 10 people in line and they want to be as close to each other so the line doesn't seem long or whatever. But when you're playing basketball, you're sweating and your nose is running and you're coughing and doing, your bodily fluids are coming out that have the virus. If you have it, you're passing it on. So, it is what it is. That's just how it's going to be for a little while. And, I go to work and my hours got drastically cut, but I don't think I can get unemployment because I still have a job, and we'll see what happens, because the way it is in New York State, if I'm scheduled to work and they have me not work, I still get paid for half a day.
Mhm.
So I can sit on my ass and get half a day, or I can go to work somewhere else and get a full day pay. Well, I'm going to go to work and get that full day pay because it's a full day pay if I can. And then when they're not giving hours to anyone anymore, they're going to say, well, yeah, this guy, he's working over here because we still need him. So we're going to give him hours over here. So at least then I'm still going to get hours. But, we'll see what happens, because, that's how it is for this week's schedule. Next week's schedule, I might only get one day, and then kind of be on call at the other place, and then not get any of my premiums or bonuses or whatever it is that the state says I have to get because I was scheduled. And we'll see then what happens if another week or two, whatever it's going to be. So, yeah, right now it's up in the air. Last week it was still me working, full time and 40 hours, and this week I had a couple hours and a couple shifts I went to another store for. Now my store is open 8 instead of being open 8 to 11. We're open 8 to 4, and no weekends. So there's half your hours that are gone, pretty much. So those hours got to come for somebody. So I went from, like I said, I went from 40 hours to 20 hours, and only one of those days are when we're open because the schedule was already made before they decide we're going to be closed. So I get half day pay for those days, but to ensure I get hours not this week or the next week, but the following week after that, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to go work and work a full day instead of getting a free half day of pay. Now it's kind of funny how they work it out. So like yesterday, my original schedule was 7 hours, but we were closed, so I didn't have to work. So I still get because it's the way it works is I have reduced hours. I know anybody that's watching is going to probably get rid of this because they don't care about the politics in New York City, minimum wage, and it's not actually minimum wage, but whatever. So wage employees are. So if my hours get reduced, so let's say I'm supposed to work 7 hours and I work 5 hours. I'm supposed to get a bonus or a premium, which is $75. So even though I only lost 2 hours, my company has to pay me the extra $75 because that's the way from, screwing people out of, cutting people's hours without them wanting to or whatever, if it's slow, which, arguable either way. So because I went and worked somewhere else for 5 hours, I'm still going to get paid for 5 hours that I worked and my $75 because I worked 2 hours less than I was originally scheduled. Plus, I got called into that other place, so I get an extra 15. I think it's $15 or $10 or whatever it is. So it's like, you want to go home and sit on your ass to make $45 or $75, and I just went and worked for 5 hours and made $200. So what's your choice? But yeah. So like I said, we'll see what happens next week. I might need to have people sending me more gifts so I have something open on Monday, even though my girlfriend told me no more toys today. But I'm getting rid of all these, or most of them. But yeah, so I
Hard to get it there by Monday.
What's that?
Said it'd be kind of hard to get it there by Monday.
Oh well, no, I still have Oh God. I still got this guy to open.
Book or a box?
That's a box.
It's a box. I don't know if you can see what it says on that.
Oh,
Oh, it's a
alrighty
club.
then.
It has 12 pieces a case.
Oh, sorry, Boo Boo. I'm gonna crush my puppy if I get this.
The hell comes in 12 pieces a case from them?
Don't say it out loud, but you have one. I don't. It's new-ish, and it's a Target exclusive.
Oh.
It's a
Flamethrower?
yeah.
Okay.
I said don't say it out loud. And
I
then
didn't
I
say
had,
exactly what it was. I just said a flamethrower. How the hell did they know you didn't order a flamethrower?
and then I have this box too, which Kylo knows what it is. It is something that we talked about the other day. You were wearing it, and I said I couldn't get one because they were back ordered, and I would have to get a 3X was the only size they had left. And then I went and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get the 3X and wear a baggy t-shirt and try and shrink it. And that was gone too. But I found it on eBay for $10 more. So I was like, in the right size. And I was like, all right, I can take that because that included shipping. So even if I would have got it shipped from GameStop, it would have been another $4 or $5 in shipping.
Yeah, 6.
6. So yeah. So if I would have been able to get it from GameStop, it would have cost me $35. I got it for $39. But
no, that's. I mean, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna say nothing about that one.
oh, then
Yeah, but see,
Andy wants to know what's next on the purchase list, fellas.
Yeah, I just saw that and was going to point it out to you. There you go.
Well, here's the thing. So I was on the phone the other day for almost 2 hours trying to get a hold of GameStop, and an hour and a half the day before, and an hour the day before, and an hour the day before, because GameStops are closed. So if you put a deposit down on anything from GameStop, you can't get that item because GameStops are closed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get your money back because it's a different system. I put my deposit in store. They can't give me a refund online because they're two different things.
So it'll get delivered to the store, and then you got to wait to pick it up till whenever the store opens, whatever.
Originally, so the one for the 40th anniversary Funkos for Empire Strikes Back, I pre-ordered all of them and put a deposit on them. They were supposed to come in last week, and GameStop was closed, so I can't get those from GameStop.
Your guys aren't doing curbside?
And none in New York State. Or none in New York City. And then I tried to find out who was doing it in New York City, and they don't have that list. I mean, they were over in some foreign country talking to me. They have no idea what's going on over here. Just talking to them about things like that, they had no idea. They knew that there's a lot, like they have their script they're supposed to read, but going off that script, they don't know anything else. So they can't really do anything. Well, and so here's my dilemma now. Do I order those Funkos like Andy just said from Entertainment Earth and get those? And then when GameStop reopens, I take that deposit that I had on those and put those over for my Black Series figures that I have pre-ordered through them because they'll let me do that. But when are they going to open? You know, I can get it through Entertainment Earth, or I can get them from Amazon or whoever else. Well, Amazon only has 4 of the 6, I believe. They don't have the hand and carbonite, and they don't have another one. I don't remember which one it is because I was looking, and I can order them through them and get them now. But then, it's just like it's trying to figure out what I want to do because now I got some other pops with it too. I got the dinosaur because when I was a kid growing up, me and my dad used to watch dinosaurs together. That was one of our favorite shows, and they got the dinosaurs coming out. So I got the father and the baby. I got a set, one of each for me and one each for my dad. He has no idea what the fuck a Funko Pop is, but I'm going to send it to him, and he's going to think that they're cool because they're the dinosaur ones.
Right.
So it's like, and those you can't even order online from GameStop anymore. So I don't know if it's going to be that I have to order them from somewhere else. Yeah. So basically, I have that money. So I have that's what 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 pops I have sitting there. So that's the one with I think extra. So that's like $60 in a deposit I have sitting there for Funkos, and then another 35 or 40 sitting in deposits for Black Series. But I can turn around with those Funkos if I don't get them and pay off my Black Series pretty much that I have when they come out. If they open up then, because then the next series of the next set of Black Series come out in August. So, I could have that set of Black Series for August paid off if these other ones don't go through, and then just order these other ones. I don't know. It's a big mess, and they, of course, they were no help. And he promised me he was going to send me a $10 coupon for my next online order, but it takes a couple of days or whatever to show up. So who knows if I believe. Why does it take a couple of days for a coupon to show up online that you're sending me online? But yeah, like Kylo just said, I gotta these are the problems, real problems that I'm dealing with right now. It's nice that these are my problems I'm complaining about because people are dying and people are out of work. And I just complained about me not knowing what's going on being out of work. So, or working or whatever's going to happen. So, and then what happens with my bonuses and stuff? Do I get them on time? Sometimes they come late. And, if I get those all, I get a nice fat check, I can not worry about all these ones that I have the deposits on. Just go ahead and order them all, or not. I'm not talking about my government check either, because that's set aside for bills when that comes, if it comes.
If we get it,
it's passed. They said it's through. Just as long as you file your taxes in 2018 or 2019, you should be good. But I'm not planning anything until they say we're getting it. Everyone's supposed to get it, but who knows if and when it's going to come. That's another one you can say, Anthony. No one knows, because until they start going out and people start getting them, and then who knows? Nobody knows who's going to get them.
Well, I'm not banking on it till it's sitting in my hand.
Yep. And then it's that's bill money to get me through. That's April rent will already be paid. That's May's rent and some bills, and then whatever I get from work is, to get me through May, possibly to part of June, and maybe a camera, maybe some toys, maybe get some better StreamYard stuff going on. Who knows? Who knows, Anthony? Nobody knows right now what's going on.
Not concerning that. And the ones that do know ain't telling us.
Yes, sir.
Just taking a look at the chat, Miss Christina says she would like to have a Black Series Kylo Ren helmet. And I'm looking at one on eBay for $55.
I'll be back in a second.
but they jump all over the place on eBay. First one is $127. $325 somebody else wants. But there's one for 50, 155. It can be had.
So yeah, that was it for the toys. Now I gotta do some packing and repacking and try and figure some stuff out. And we got some Andy missed it. I'm gonna do a quick recap for Andy on everything that we got.
Oh, okay.
We got this guy. We got this guy, Darth Maul, Power something or other. I don't know.
Power of the Force 2.
Power of the Jedi. This is the Power of the Jedi series.
Oh, dang. I forgot about that line. That had to come after Power of the Force 2. Yep.
Scrum. Darth Maul. My guy right here, the Bacta tank. We got a Epic Force Boba Fett. This is like the first of the statues and stuff. Oh, he moves around. You can spin around in there. But this is like the first of like the statues before they were really making them anything good.
Star Wars Unleashed. Star Wars Unleashed statue.
We got a big Darth Maul guy. We got two things. We got a book. You can look up that. We got a Viper droid I got to figure out how to put together. I'll probably there's going to be a video online for that.
Ooh, good.
And then one last one really quick. We'll do this one while we're here.
Okay.
This bad boy.
White bag. White bag was earlier. Now it's a black bag. It's a book or guide of some such.
Just bigger pictures.
Nice. Which one? Ha ha ha. Oh, the complete cross sections. Nice.
What the hell happened?
So you got the complete guide to vehicles, and now you got complete cross sections.
Yep. So I'll have to investigate, but I think they're pretty much the same thing.
What's the copyright on that one there?
Yeah, they're. I mean, the book it's the same size as yours.
Yep.
Just I have the first one, but that's just being the nerds that we are. We like to get them. Yeah, I think the first page the exact same. Yeah, the first page is the exact same. So they took this book and shrunk it down. Obviously, not all of the pictures and everything because it's a lot bigger, but yeah, the first one's the same. Second one's the same. Oh no, third one's the same. Republic Cruiser, it's the same. Pictures are a little different. Mission to Naboo. So like this one.
Yeah.
there, and then you see in the I guess that corner,
Mhm.
the I can't fit this on me. The pictures are different.
But the information's the same, or nearly. They just
Yeah.
formatted it differently. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
It would be what action figure collectors calls a repack.
yeah, pretty much. Let's see, page
Only
40.
only in the way of publishing.
Let's see, I just flipped ahead to page 47, and they at some point in time they do get a little different because page 47 in the vehicle book is an AAT, and page 47 here is Zam's vehicle or speeder, whatever the fuck they call it, air speeder.
Yep.
So at some point they do change, but but that's what happens. It's like when you buy the encyclopedia for episode 1, and then you buy the encyclopedia for episode 2, and the encyclopedia for episode 3. Then you buy the complete encyclopedia.
Yep.
It's the same. It's the same. All the same information. They just took book 1, 2, and 3, made it into a compilation book, but you get some different pictures. All the information is usually the same. Or like with the character guide that I have, they redid the character guide 2 years later or 3 years later. Like they did a character guide before the sequel or the prequel. No, I'm sorry, the sequel movies came out. They did a character guide in like 2013 or 14, and then or maybe I don't even know. It could have been 15 or 16. And then 2 years later, they did another character guide. There are some new characters in there because we had new movies and new things come out, but all the information's the same for the majority of it.
They just reformat it.
Yeah, they reformatted, and there might be one or two things that are different, but instead of it being up here at the top, it's down at the bottom, so it looks different.
Or on the next page, or what have you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I think that's probably going to do it for today because I got to do some cleaning and then do some movie time. This has gone much longer than I planned on it. I planned on it being like a half hour, an hour.
Well, it's always like 3 times the length anytime you put the 3 of us in a video together.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is what we do.
Especially right now, we ain't got nothing else really to do except for watch movies and clean. And once I'm off here, I got to do some cleaning.
Oh, I got some listening to do yet. It's only 7:30. My playlist ain't done playing yet. I got some listening to go and do.
Yep. Oh, and I need to let everyone know that this episode of Collecting with Kylo is brought to you by the patrons Darth Kylo, Rural Farm Boy, Mr. Rez, Chris from Kentucky, and what's your name today? Kylo Ren Flores. If you want to help bring wonderful information and content to you, you can just go look up on Patreon Toomedtoo and subscribe to the Toomedtoo channel and subscribe to Toomedtoo's podcast on Anchor and Toomedtoo's Twitter page and Facebook page and Facebook group and Instagram, and I think that's done. That's all I got.
I just brought you a couple more subs.
Oh, I thank you. That's wonderful.
It is.
It still has me at. Oh, it didn't update yet, but
it says 827 now.
All right.
Well, another fun one, fellas.
827. That means this is going to be tough because I went from getting about 4 or 5 subscribers a day. I'm down to about 1 or 2. I I don't know what happened. Just nothing really changed. I think I just kind of went through my pool of people, and everyone that I was getting to is kind of, I hit that base, and without advertising or going out, that's the base I'm stuck at now. So, yeah, for that big Kylo Ren to be in, we need 173 more, and next month, which is about what I was doing. A little high for what I was doing before, but we'll see. It's only five. I need 5 a day is what I was doing, and otherwise, that Kylo Ren, who knows what's going to happen to it? Maybe I'll do like when we were kids, and maybe it'll be a static charge that will go off by it and blow him to bits.
Easy now.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like that's what. I mean, how many?
Kylo Ren Flores is going to get mad. You can't blow Kylo Ren up.
But yeah, so tell your
You're going to piss your Patreon off.
tell your wives, tell your husbands, tell your kids, tell your dog walker. Well, you probably don't have a dog walker right now. Grab somebody's phone and say, "Hey, let me see your YouTube real quick," and boom. Well, social distancing doesn't really work for that, so.
Right.
Yeah. But.
Yep. Tell your Ewok, tell your battle droid, tell your astromech droid, tell your protocol droid, tell them to tell other droids and other Ewoks.
Well, I just did that today. That's how we got 2 more. Is I just went on. I went onto my laptop and there's a couple of Google accounts on there, so I just subscribed to those Google accounts. It still works.
You got to be in it to win it. All right, Andy. We'll see you guys later, or see you later, I guess. And that does it for us for today. I need to do a little bit of cleaning, and then I'm probably going to get back on later on tonight and do some Jedi Fallen Order. Or if there's no Jedi Fallen Order, I might be doing some, for the first time. I have not ever done this in my life. Well, what the hell's the Call of Duty?
Ooh.
They had a free Call of Duty thing, so I downloaded it, and that's what my buddy Josh Nelson is playing right now. And he told me to get on it. But now here's a question, Kylo. You might know this answer. I went to go set it up and to play it, and it said that my video drive wasn't up to date, but it's a brand new computer, and it's good for Fallen Order. So is this? I need to look into this after this. That's what I told him. I said I need to look into it, but you can supposedly update it online through the company, and it doesn't cost anything. But I don't know. I mean, I looked at it for 3 minutes, and it said even if you have a brand new computer, that this is often the case with a new game coming out or whatever.
It needs an update, yeah.
But I mean, it's 4 months old and plays other games that just came out. But so yeah, I got to pack.
Call of Duty games are so graphically enhanced; they're ridiculous. Because I had to update my my PlayStation to download it on a PlayStation 4 to play. And it's rough because I'm getting my ass lit up. I want to go back to playing Battlefront. At least I know how to use those weapons. I know exactly what those weapons do.
Well, I figure, yeah, I got to get, if I can get an hour a day in, I can finish Fallen Order in the next week or so, which means 2 weeks, maybe 3, and a little bit of this here and there, and figure out, maybe do a little Twitch, maybe do a little bit of YouTube, maybe do a little bit of Facebook, and see what happens.
Yeah, just keep on keeping on, man.
Yep.
The subs will roll in. They'll roll in.
Yep.
Especially now with there's nothing going on. People are all over YouTube. Like My TV has been on YouTube for Christ the whole week.
Oh,
That's
I can't keep up with everybody's YouTubes and live chats or whatever. I try to, or I stop in for a couple minutes here or there. You know, it's like, I mean, so I do every Monday night, and then I do whenever I can fit one in, which
Right.
sometimes I don't do one for 3 weeks. Sometimes I'd have one every day. It would all depend on what my schedule was at work and what my girlfriend's schedule was at work and how things worked out. And, you know, now it's, you know, she's home. So instead of me not having to worry about her coming home because I get home from work at 11 and she's not going to get home till 1 or 2, I could hop on and play Fallen Order for an hour or two. Well, now I get home from work and she's already home. So she wants to watch something on TV. And, you know, it just kind of, there goes, you know, that. So, but it'll all get settled out. It's still all new.
Got to practice the social distancing.
Yeah, hopefully by the time we get this all figured out, it'll be time to go back to work.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty, so till Monday evening.
I'm right back Monday morning, so nothing really changed. The only thing is for me is I can't go anywhere because there's nowhere to go.
well, I'm gonna try and do. My plan is to do a Fallen Order tonight. Later on, probably like 11 or 12 or so for an hour, at least an hour or two, just to get a little something going on. And then possibly tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow night, but I don't have to leave here till 3:30. So possibly some Fallen Order or something tomorrow, or get a little bit of the book going on with Anthony if he's got some free time to do that tomorrow.
Yep, I do.
And then that's it. That's as far as I know for my life. I know I work Wednesday morning, and other than that, I don't know. I know I work more, or I'm getting paid for more. I just don't know what yet. That's kind of day to day.
Well, just glad you both have work to go to still, and just me being homebound. But at least somebody still get some work done. Glad for that. Yeah,
Yep.
you wanna do book tomorrow? I'm wide open. Radio's gonna be playing all day till you tag me with something. Say, hey, you free? You want to go? And then I'll put it on pause and we'll go.
Yeah, I'll hit you up in the morning and see. It all depends on how life is.
Yep.
All right, fellas. Well, thank you for stopping by, everyone. Thanks for watching our wonderful toy Death Destruction, and may the Force be with you always.
May the force of others. We are the force of others.